Welcome back, part 3. So this is what we added, and I somehow managed to have this on the opposite side. This one here should be here, and that will not make my hoop. So what we're going to do, I don't think it'll make it, but anyway. I'm going to add some more wire. Again, we'll fold it in half. I can try to use these two and just have 4 branches, but I don't know if that'll work. If it doesn't reach, that's okay. We can fix it. That'll reach. The other thing you can do is slide your bead over both wires. Some beads work with the 22 gauge. I don't know about these crystals. It might. Or not, it doesn't matter. Either way, we're going to have a pretty tree. It's a little tricky to get it nice and tight so that it doesn't look like you added on. I'm going and just close up that little tiny space. There. It's pretty good. Okay. What are we going to do first? I think we'll work on this one first. So I'm going to bring the longer wire closer to me because I'm going to put some a leaf on it after I straighten out this wire. Slide them down a little bit, bring the wire up, and put in your twist. Like that. Now they're both about the same length. This is where I added on. Got that little space in there. I'll close it up after. Still not going to reach my hoop, which is fine. Let's see. So what we're going to do. I'm going to add more wire. Before I do anything, I have to close this up because it's irritating. Okay. I'm going to add some more wire. But I knew that that would happen because of the big space here. I think that this one should be okay if I do all my wrapping on this one. Let's try that. And I could add just this one. You know what? I'm just going to do it the same way we already did. If you wanted to add just one piece of wire, you can. Do it the same exact way. And then clip it. There you go. Magic. I don't like it when I have to hocus pocus my project. I really, really don't. But sometimes, guys, you know, you just have to. But it's important that you know that you can. And when I first started my trees, I would be so upset that I messed it up, that I couldn't reach my hoop. And yeah, it was a thing. It was very depressing. And now I only have one wire here, so I think, I don't know if I just want to let that hang without, I don't know if you can hear Abby snoring. Alright, I'm going to leave this be because I don't know if I want to add more wire or just bead it and bring it down. I don't think that would look good. We'll get back to that. Let's just carry on with this one now, because this wire is going to do the same thing. So, you know what that means. I need a longer piece. Okay, this one looks long. Yeah, we'll keep this one. Sorry guys for the sniffles, and that's a thing, I just can't shake it. Okay, what we're going to do on this one, because we have a long wire, right? Just take this wire, put it right where the twist is. Right? You don't need a lot, just a little bit on the other side. But you have to really hold it and twist this one real tight. Like that. Now, let's see. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh boy, I didn't want to twist that. Okay, let's see what we can do with that. That was not what I wanted to do. I really don't want to add more wire to this one. So, let's see. Oh boy. Yeah, I don't like it. I have to take it off. I twisted too much so that now I can't, you know what I mean? Have them together so that I can bead as I was. It's alright. I'll show you how to fix it. It's a little inconvenient, but don't get all frustrated. If you get stuck on something, you can always ask me if I have a suggestion, because sometimes I do. Alright, so I'm gonna have to add more to that, unfortunately. Not ideal, but we're done. You won't be able to tell. I hope. There we go. Okay, for this one, I'm going to turn it on the other side. There. I don't want to push my luck and break it. So let's get rid of this little piece, because a bee can slide over it probably. We'll see in a minute. Just close that space up. And we still have 3 wires. That's okay. Let's see. I'll figure it out. We'll try this. And if it doesn't work, then I'll take it off. Maybe it will. That's what I mean. I don't edit. So when I screw up, I have to share it. That's alright, because I'll show you how to fix it. Do I want to? Yeah, I do want another leaf right here. So let's hold the two together and twist it like that. Now, what I want to do, let me just get over here, close that up a little bit more. Okay. Now, let's see. Which two do I want? I want that. I want this one on this side. Okay. I'm going to slide that right down onto that little piece of wire. And we'll put a bicone. Now on this side, we'll do 2 bicones. Okay. Oops, get back here. Twist with the longest wire. You have to get really tight so that top bead doesn't slip off the wire, and it won't now. Shh, don't tell anyone. But that's how you fix it. Pretty good. And you know what? I'm going to put another one. Leaf, not a wire. I don't like to have to do that. But you can fix it. Okay. Let's slide down. Make your little triangle. And then twist out your leaf. Now take these two, put in a nice twist like this. Bring it to the hoop. Bring it up. Cross it over. Okay, I need to try and do it with this because it's a little bit loose. And bring it back up and cross it over like that. Now, I'm just going to push these two. I really hope you could see my hands. I haven't been looking up. I've been just kind of trying to concentrate on fixing the short wire. But I knew it was going to happen. I told you in the beginning. And I knew I could fix it. One way or another. I'll do whatever I have to do to make it work. On the projects that I've given up on, it's because I've tried everything and I couldn't save it. So I take my loss for wire and I cut off my beads. Anyway, now what are we going to do with this guy right here? Okay, I know what to do. I was going to use just one, like the 6mm. Oops, jumped off. But instead, I think I'm going to do it like this. Okay, so I'm going to put a leaf right here, even though I don't need it there. I'm going to do it anyway. Because I have to do something with this wire, right? There. Now, I'm going to wrap it around the stem like that. I'm going to try and just blend it in there. Do I love it? I don't. I don't like it. But it works, you know. I could have just cut it off. But then it's only one wire, so I'm afraid that it'll get caught up on something. And then like lift. Oh, I can't even see it. Oh, there it is. And I'm just going to press it right into the other wire. Can't do it with that. There we go. Yeah. I wasn't sure which way I was going. There. Now let's take a look at it. Not bad. Now let's get in here and try not to break. Just put in a few, you know, like right here. That's the troublemaker. And that's what we added as well. So gently try and give a few little bends like that. Now I'm going to slide this up a bit because this one here has to reach the hoop. I'm done playing with it. So we're going to do all the work with this big wire, the long one. And we'll see. I don't know if I want to put a leaf right there. I'll know in a minute. Yeah. So bring your beads down. I don't want that to be too long. A little bit long. Like that. And then hold it right there. And then twist. Oops. That is not a perfect triangle. It's kind of upside down. That's alright. Don't care. It still looks alright. Now, let's see. Put a few twists in using the long wire. Oh, I got another jumper. Okay. Come on now. Oh, look, it's invisible. I thought I got it on there. Guess not. Okay, we're going to put another one. Okay, fingers crossed. I'm going to make it work. Just like that. Can we make it work? That's the wire. We can make it work, I just can't see it. Both of them, right there. What am I caught up on here? There we go. I gotta fix that one too. Bring it up. Bring it up again. Okay, now we have to fix these two. See it, I just can't get to it. Okay, that one's done. There we go, that one's done. That one's okay. Now, let's see, we have one more. We added a little bit of a traffic jam. That's okay. We'll fix it. We'll put this one right there. So let's twist it first and pass that leaf like that. Now, because we have a short wire, this one, it will make it, but we have to do all the work with this one. So I am not making a leaf because it's too much right there. The hard part is grasping it. That's why I use my thumb right there always. Gotta get in here and hold them back. And with this long wire right here, gonna cross over. I really hope my hands are in the right place. I don't know. Okay. So now I'll put one more twist with the long wire, right? Twist it right over the short one like that. And again, let's put some little bicones on that. Maybe. There we go. Maybe that'll be enough. Yeah, that'll be enough. Slide them down with this long wire. Put in your twist like that. One more like that. Now we're gonna go to the end. Go over your hoop. Make some room. And bring this wire bolt up. A little stinker. My goodness. This little project took a lot of work, guys. I didn't realize that part 2 was like an hour. I don't like to make them that long. That's why the last few videos, like, I'll show you what I'm doing and say, alright, I'm going to move ahead and I'll come back because I don't want it to be too long. Oh, look at that. Now, is that magical or what? Can you see? I just picked it up like this. It's out of focus, but 3 at a time. I can't even pick up one sometimes. Now that was magical. can't get in there. I'm trying to just get in here and bend them down. Even though sometimes it's a pain in the neck, especially with this project. I don't know why. Usually I don't have a hard time like this, but I still don't like to wrap it around the hoop. That's just not my thing. Plus I'm going to lace this tree, and I'll probably put beads along the top over the wires. I've been doing that lately. I kind of like the way it looks. Ooh. There we go. Ta-da! It worked. Now, let's see what we're going to do. Let's get in here and add a few little bends, gently. Okay, now you see this tree is doing its own thing. Okay, we're all done with the hocus pocus, no more. These will reach. This one here is just like, this is the widest spot, but these ones here will be fine. So I think I'll start back up here and put in a few little twists, not many. I want to pass that leaf a little bit. And with this long wire here, yeah, I'll put a leaf. Long wire. Thumb down in there, support the leaves, give a little twist like that, and we'll put just one little bicone on each, because I still want to put a leaf with the longest wire. Like that. Messy space. Oh my goodness, look at all the junk just everywhere. I'm trying to see if you can see my hands. I know I should be over here. I'm gonna fix that and make sure that I stay in the right spot. I had it for a while until I moved stuff, and that was it. In my light, for some reason, it has like a dimmer on it, like a yellow tone. I have it on the highest, and it's still, for some reason, I'm looking over it now, and it just looks dark. I hope that the actual tutorial is not dark. Bring it up. Bring them back up. Just trying to bend it so that it goes around, and it does. Now, think that leaf needs to go over that side, like that. That works. And just put a little bend in here. I'll help pull it over a little bit, maybe. A little leaf, put a bend. This one, a little bend. Not too much. I don't want it to break. It's not bad. Let's finish this up. It's something different, you know? Okay. I really need a leaf here. I don't want to cut it too close though. But I'm going to take a chance. They're both about the same. Okay. If we have to add a wire, well, I'll do it. I won't like it. I'll do it. Ooh. Probably should have put pink right there. That's it. That one's close. But it worked. Now, excuse me. Really? There you go. I was hoping I could find a pink one. Here we go, right here. Pull them down with the longest wire, cross it over, get my thumb right in there like that, and give it a nice tight twist. I could put a leaf there. I will, because I have one on the other side. If you've made it this far through both of the other, you're brave. And if you didn't, you clicked away, you missed a few important lessons. This is why it's hard. It's easy if you go in the same way. Like, normally I don't start over here. So for me right now, getting these wires down, usually there'd be nothing there. You see? So, it is what it is. I had to start on that side. I've done a tree like this before. I think it's in a playlist. And I started on the other side, just like this one. Not the way I normally do it, but that's all right. And hopefully this won't take too long. Just gonna bend the wires over. So if this is the first video that you've watched of my work, it doesn't always go as troublesome. We'll call it troublesome. Is this one? I might add some more wire here because I don't know if I can slide that up. I can, I just have to do a little magic. See, that's the thing I like about working with wire. It is really forgiving, and that is really pretty. I don't want to add another section if I don't have to. This is long enough, I think. We'll see. We'll do what we have to do. Make it work. Whoa, I don't want you. Too big. Now I can put something bigger. There. Yeah, those other ones, these ones here, I should have picked them out. These ones here are 8mm. I'll be using them on my next project. I already have the roots on. I think I showed you, but I haven't been up to doing anything. But I just don't even know what I'm going to do with it yet. I'll show it to you at the end of this. It could be beautiful. I was going to do it in all clear because I have so many different sizes. I've got 4, 6, 8, well, even 10, but that's too big. But I like the clear. Okay, let's get this leaf on here. Now I'll put the twist. Bring it right up. I could put another leaf there. I don't want to add another wire. Let's see if this works. So I got a notification thing on my phone, and it said that my area could get hit with 6 inches of snow. It's like, thank you, just made my day. I hate it. It's not even like I go out. Like I don't go out and drive in it, but I worry about my sons and my daughter-in-laws and my husband and everybody. I worry about everybody because for some reason a snowstorm brings out the stupid in people. For real. If it snows where you live, it's true. Where I live, people get right up your butt, think that you can stop on a dime. Yeah, no. And then you have to be a mind reader about directional signals, and I just can't even. Nope. I don't drive. I don't drive in it. I don't have to. My husband does that. I don't want to drive. Okay, what are we going to do here? Okay, we have a long wire. So let's make a leaf. This is our last branch. And then we have to figure out the next step. So what I'll do is after I finish this, I'll pause and then I'll clean up all this mess and then I'll come back because I have a few ideas. Let me see, how I'm looking for time here. I can't see. 35 minutes maybe? I want it to end up being really long. The only way I can shorten it is if I lace the tree without you, which I might. I don't know yet. But it is such an important step for anyone that's new and you really are going to make a tree. You know, some people they're never going to make a tree, but they still watch. That's how I started. But you really need to know how to lace. Because if you don't, it'll stop your branches from doing this. I did the tutorial on lacing or wrapping the branches on a tree that I already made that was already laced, but I did it with a contrast wire so that you could really see. So I think that's what I'll do. Actually, I should just do it because it doesn't take that long. I'm just trying not to take up too much time here. Now, hold on. And I have to fix this workspace because my hands should be over here and I keep going this way. I don't know why. It's because I moved it. Oh, my poor fingers. I should have put a leaf there and I didn't. It's alright. Don't look good because I don't have a leaf there. Think about this for a minute. I forgot to put a leaf, and there's a big space there. Maybe I should put a butterfly there. I'm gonna pause, clean up this mess, and then I'll figure out what we're gonna do next. I'm back. I decided that we're gonna finish this tree completely. I'm not gonna bail out. So to wrap, I'm using this 24 gauge wire. It's easier to work with, or lace, whatever you want to call what I'm going to do right now. And I think I should not have put the beads away. Just in case. Okay, so the way I measure is I take some, I don't measure it. This is actually not even connected to the roll, it was just wrapped around it. I go around my hoop like this with extra because I'd rather have it be enough than to come up short, because then you have to go around a branch and end your wire and get a new one, and it's just not worth it. But it is crazy worth it to lace your tree. So with that, let me put this down. I'm going to have some fun with this, I think. So the way I do it is I take my wire, bring it up through my hoop like that, hold on to it, go around, go down, oops, pass it back down, bring it up. You do whatever you have to do to get this to stay on your hoop. So, oh, she didn't do it that way last time. I do whatever it takes. So now what I'm going to do is take this end and I'm going to attach it to this branch right here. So I'm going to bring it over. It's a little complicated because I got the leaf there. It's alright. It'll still work. I should have left a little bit longer, but it'll make it. Just makes it harder for my fingers. Now, I'm going to push it down, maybe, with my finger. It usually does go down. I just want to wrap it around this so that it doesn't catch and it doesn't come undone. That's good. Okay, now what you're going to do is take the wire and go right over this branch so that it doesn't do this. And during the lacing, this is when you adjust your tree, because once you secure it, you're done. Wrap it around the hoop, bring it up. It's kind of like sewing, like that. You can go from one to the other if they're close. Sometimes I do. In that case right there, if I did, it's a big reach, so I won't. So there's wrapped around in between, bring it up like this, and always hold on to the one you just finished until you do the next one. Now, slide my branch, make sure it's where I want. I'm going to go right across the top of this, see? I don't know if you can see that. Is it focused? I can't tell. Anyway, the wire that's on your hoop, you're going to take this and cross right over that. And then bring it down like that. Make sure you're not stuck, which I am. Now, bring it up. And I'm going to go over this one. Because it's a little crowded right there, I don't have to go around the hoop again in between them. So, just going to pass this down. I'm going to cross over that right there. Like that. And then bring it up. Adjust my branch. See, these don't move now. Like these. You keep doing that, this is going to break. And if you have a chain, the jump ring is going to cause it to have pressure right there, and it's going to break. But if you do this, it's not going to break. Trust me. Now, because we're so close, I don't have to do an extra one in between the branches. I'm just going to go like this. Am I in the wrong space? I am. Okay, we're trying to go over this one. See this one right here? So, I'll move the leaf so you can see what I do. Pass it right over that. See? Now it won't move. And fix your leaf. Bring it up. And move that leaf. I'm going to go right across that right there. I hope you can see what I'm doing. Right across that. So now these don't move. These do. We're going to fix that. I don't know about right there yet. I'll get to that after I finish this. I'm going to go right over the next one. It's easier when you don't have the leaf sticking over, but I wanted to do it that way. Something different. Bring it up. Oh, I can move that branch over a little bit. I'm going to go over this one. See? Cross over the top of that. Oops. Not like that. See right there? This is the one I'm crossing over. Bring my wire up. Now look, it doesn't move. I'm going to cross over this one. Here. And now I don't know what I'm going to do. Let me think. I could put a butterfly there. Like that. Think that would look pretty, or does it ruin it? Because I don't even know what I'm going to put at the bottom. I could put the prism. I love the prism. Or I could put a pendant. I don't know. Maybe I'll use the pendant. Okay, so now let me just think for a minute. Let's try something. I've tried this before and had it not work, but I'm willing to try again. I mean, it's not a big deal if I leave it like that, but at least I want to try. keeping it real, guys. This is how it goes. Sometimes it goes without a hitch. No little oopsies, you know. No broken wires, not in my life. That don't happen. Sometimes you have to hocus pocus if there's no way around it. Okay, so now I just added that leaf. Let's see if I can get it to look right. Okay. Gotta bring it up, because I don't want it to spin. And it might, but I think I know how to fix it so it doesn't spin. For those of you that have been watching when I first started using little butterflies, they used to spin until I figured it out. Okay, so that one's not going to spin. So that one's good. Now, what you do if it does spin, take your wire, bring it around your leaf like that. Okay, not like that. Bring it down, then bring it around. Lift up that leaf. There you go. Now it ain't go nowhere. Now, come up around your hoop. Not bad. Do I want to put a butterfly though? I actually like this space, so I don't think I'm going to put leaves there. I don't know yet. What do you think? Maybe. Do I want to use that butterfly, or is it just pretty enough without it? I don't know. I have to hurry up and think. Okay. These are round. I'll pass on that. Okay. Slide it down. Make my leaf. Is this ideal? No. But I want it to look good. And twist it. I'm going to go right around it like that. And then put it right there. Pass this wire down. I got a kink. There. Now, I'm going to go over this one. I don't know how I ended up not having a leaf there. I had plenty of wire. This is where I ran short, right here. I don't know. But I think, ouch. Oh. I think I want to put the butterfly on. I think I want to put it right there. Okay, so I've done this before and not have it work right, but I figured out how to make it work right. So I did get these on Amazon. If you search butterfly charms, they will come out. And I have owls, butterflies, oh no, I don't have dragonflies. I made the dragonfly. Okay, so take your wire. You're going to pass it through this little bail thing. I don't know what you call it. If you just leave it like that, it won't work. See, it does like that, so don't do that. After you pass it through that, right, bring your wire up. Make sure I get it in the right spot, like that. And now you get to make sure you put it where you want it. I want it off the tree a little bit. So, am I in between a leaf? I think I am. That's what I don't want to do. I'll break it. Okay, let me flip this over. Okay, so now pull the wire through. Am I not in the right? Oh, okay. I thought I was in the wrong place again. Okay, so now after you do that, adjust your butterfly. Now take your wire and bring it up over your butterfly. And over the hoop. Now, that wire is so small you really can't even see it, right? So now that we've done that, I'm gonna bring it up one more. Do I need to do it again? Yeah. One more time. Bring it down. Now is it gonna spin? It is. Why? No, no. I didn't catch the hoop, I don't think. Let's see. That's not supposed to happen. So let's figure this out. What I should do is start over with the butterfly. I'm gonna pause, I'm gonna get the butterfly off, and then we'll do it over. Okay, that was a minute. I don't know why it's getting all screwy. If I can't get it to work, then I'm gonna put a flower. I couldn't get that off. All right, let's see. I think I need the wire. I just did nothing. I accomplished nothing. Okay, let's try this again. I'm gonna go through the bill. That'll secure the top. Now, I'm gonna take this wire and bring it up like that. And it didn't work. Why? I've done this before. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna break my wire. Let me see if I can figure out what am I doing wrong. I even have one on my Etsy with the 2 butterflies on it. I haven't done it in a while. Maybe that's why. I don't know. Okay, we're gonna come up from the bottom instead of the top. Okay, now, ooh, we did nothing again. Okay, now I'm getting pissed. All right, let's see. I went around the hoop, through that. Now I'm gonna, I don't want to go over that. I'm gonna come up through that little thing, bail thing, whatever you call it. I don't know. Give it a tug, and now I'm gonna go over the body, and if this doesn't work, I'm gonna end it. And it worked. Ta-da! That butterfly goes nowhere. A stinker, huh? My goodness. Now I'm going over the top of this wire here. This tree took too long for a 4-inch tree. Damn. I could have made 5 bracelets in the amount of time it took to do this little tree. But you learned a lot, so that's all that really matters, right? All right, so now, do I want to put leaves all the way over here? I don't think so. Because it just hangs so pretty right there. I mean, I could, let's see. I'll probably have to add more wire. I do like this openness. Okay, so I got my 3 on that. Now let's put in a twist. Hard to hold, oh my goodness. Okay. Bring it up. There. Okay, now I really don't want, oh, alright, well, pass this down. Okay. This is not ideal. Really tight right there. It's okay. As long as I can twist that. My fingers hurt. Especially the thumb. Okay. Now, let me go down. Just went around it. And that should make it so it doesn't flip. Okay. I don't have enough wire to go all the way around. So I think what I'll do is think of what I'm going to do. I know I'm going to have to add more wire. I don't even know if I want to post this. It's taking way too long. I'm going to end it there because the hoop for the wires and the chain is not going there. So now I'm going to wrap it around. Because I don't have anything else here. I just have to wrap it all the way around. That's silly. Unless I put leaves all the way over. I don't want to. I'm done. This has been real. It's been a thing. There we go. When I have a project that is a pain, everything that could possibly go wrong, well, I didn't break anything, but at least you know how to make the tree from the side. That was my main goal, to show you how to twist out your tree. And then now you know how to fix it. But if you're smarter than I am, and you cut your wire shorter instead of mine are all the same length, and then longer for over here. But all things considered, that doesn't look bad. I am quite pleased with it. Now for the bottom, I'm gonna I decided not to use the prism. I think it would be awkward hanging because of the shape of the tree. I have to put one and close it so that when it hangs, it doesn't hang like that. Like, you know what I mean. Anyway, they are in a playlist. These little, I love these. But I'm really hung up lately on the prisms. 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't think that I want it dead in the middle. I'm going to put it right there. This is where I have a hard time. For real. On all of them. Bracelets, big hoops, little hoops. To get that jump ring, sometimes I get stuck up in the slip knot. But not today. We've had enough hocus pocus. I am done. Okay, so now, let's see. The first one when I'm right. Usually I only use one pair of pliers and end up having to mess around with it. Like now. I don't make good loops, and sometimes I screw up with the jump rings. Let's see. It's alright. Okay, so next, I'll show you how I measure out my chain. This is just odds, like, I have the roll, but I don't know why I have such a big piece cut off. So the way I do it, you figure out where you want to put your first ring. I think here. You don't want them too far apart, so you kind of have to eyeball it. I'll show you. Just figure out how long you want it. I don't measure it. It's like wherever it ends up, it ends up. I don't care. Okay, so if I put one here, okay, let's just hold it there for now. And then measure straight across, right? I have to do it on this side first, though. Okay, so the first jump ring will go about right there, and then measure across. So let's see if we can get this done on the first try. Don't want it right there. I think right here, maybe. You can't even count like your branches to see, you know, where the middle is because it's not in the middle. Like my bracelet is in, when I do a tree in the bracelet, it is in the middle. Alright. Can you tell I'm getting tired? I've only been doing this all day. Okay. Believe it or not, this little tree has been a troublemaker. And is still giving me grief. For crying out loud. I know. My tree ate the jump ring. There we go. Last try. And then I'm going to say goodbye. And we're not going to do it. This has to go on. I am not going to catch a break with this thing today. It's not even on the last one. I'm afraid to move. I'll lose the connection. Still not on the last one. I'll clip that last one off. Little stinker. Okay. Now, close it up. stay in just like that. Now, go across, figure where you want to put your jump ring. The same place I want to put this tree in the garbage. So you go up and then down to determine how long you want your chain. So I will cut it about here. It's cut, I just can't get it off. Oh my gosh, I should have left it until later. I don't mess around with chain because of my cats. I don't want to drop a wire, you know? They don't give a crap about the beads. I know I've told this story, but people that are still watching me, I don't know why. You've learned everything I have, but I'm glad you're here. Little Finn, oh my god, he was walking on the hardwood floor in the living room and I hear click, 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 click. He somehow ended up, his paws are wide and webbed, he got a bead stuck in there and every time he stepped down it would tap on the floor. It was funny. Okay, so now I'm going to put the other jump ring right around here where I didn't want to, so maybe I'll go one down. I don't know, we'll see. And then if it's not in the middle, I'm going to shut this off and fix it. Okay. This one has to just go on. I'm so done. Alright, now, look at my fingers. Oh my gosh. This thing, I'm going to hang on my board. There. Now, please surprise me and look pretty. Yeah, it was a thing. But honestly, it does look okay. So I will record it and hang it. If you've stuck by all 3 parts of this tutorial, make a damn tree. So my next one, guys, I'll just give you a sneak peek. It's going to be front and back because I have already done my slip knots and then flip my hoop and put one in between. I'll get into that. Twisting this tree. Don't know what I'm going to do with it. I thought of all clear. Then I thought about all the chakra beads, like bead soup. And then I thought about clear and amethyst. I don't know. But anyway, if you have an idea, let me know. So with that, I'm going to leave you, and I will take a video and happily clean up my mess. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.